Hi guys. It's been a while since I made a video. Life has been full. I haven't really had much chance with my full-time job, kitties, and just a lot that's going on in my life at the moment to trade. So, well, we're really moving at the moment. I'm just trying to price actions like a barcode at the minute here in the Nasdaq. And I'm really trying to find a good setup, but I'm just not getting anything. And I'm not able to take a trade. I honestly think I'm gonna have to start biting the bullet and trade more NY sessions. I don't know if you can tell, but I've literally had like no sleep because life is crazy at the minute. Um, so I think like I'm obviously like struggling to pass my evals. But I only got this account last week and I haven't touched it barely because I haven't been in the right headspace emotionally to trade. So I've kind of stopped myself from trading because I didn't want to trade where I wasn't clear-headed and I could blow my account, which I don't want to do. So I've been taking it really slow. I got a mentor, so I'm so excited to learn more from him. I've only been in the program a week and I've learnt lots already. Currently diving deep into strategy, and now that I'm kind of past this like weird emotional week, lots of changes in my life at the moment. I can't wait to start back testing, forward testing, that strategy and see if I'm identifying them right. I just have a few more videos to watch of his, and then once I am finished all of them, we're gonna go from there and I'm gonna trial out this strategy, which I have done a bit of back testing in my TradingView account and it's going really well. So I think I'm gonna watch the video a few more times just to get my head around it completely, and then I'm excited to give it a shot. I am currently watching Nasdaq, trying to find a good setup, but it's like slow markets and there's not really anything happening right now. So it's just kind of like consolidating. And there was a bit of a dump earlier this morning for me. It wasn't the morning for NY. Like it was about 3:50, probably like, yeah, 3:50 p.m. or 3:30 when it started dumping in Nasdaq. Um, and now I'm kind of just watching this. There's not really much going on, to be honest, because it's really just consolidating and stuck in this support and resistance area here. Um, Unfortunately, that's kind of where I'm at. I have slowed down on my trading, right down, and I'm literally just diving into learning at the moment. Because I noticed I was trading, can I say this word on here? I was trading very silly and I was not trading any strategies and I was just jumping in on FOMO and a lot of other things. And I want to get my strategy clear before I jump in. So I'm just taking a very thought out approach to every trade I take now. I'm going to focus on taking good trades now rather than passing the account. I think I think the most important part is really just to, instead of thinking about the money and just passing an eval, which is what I've been doing, I think I'm going to put all my effort and my thought process into just taking good trades. So that's kind of where my head's at and what I've learned from like my mentor and people is just don't focus on the eval, don't focus on the passing amount, focus on just taking good, consistent trades and taking good setups. And the strategy that I'm following at the moment, it doesn't mean that there'd be a good setup every day because they may not come around every day. I'm watching NASDAQ and I'm waiting for price to break. I was waiting for price to tap this fair value gap and give me a really strong bullish candle up, but it didn't. And it continued bearish past my fair value gap. Um, so I wasn't confident in it. So I didn't take the trade, obviously, because that was not going in my favor and not going in like the direction or bias I wanted to see it go in. It wasn't a good setup. Um, so yeah, I was waiting for price. I found this fair value gap. There's a high draw on liquidity up here. Price is in a bullish order flow. It did dump down to this level. There was a bit of a break of structure and it continued upward again. Then it consolidated for quite some time. There was a high here, and then what I kind of waited for, because it created a fair value gap, was basically for price to reject and tap into this fair value gap, but then continue high in a um strong bullish momentum, and it didn't. It actually closed out of that fair value gap, but now price is deciding to do what I wanted it to do before. Um, but because it did invert this fair value gap, I'm kind of waiting for like more momentum to show. So what price could do and where I could enter is if this closes strong, this candle in 1 minute, and there's quite a fair value gap in here. Um, what I would like to see is price to break this resistance level here where it's been consolidating. I want it to see it break that, potentially touch the fair value gap, and then continue higher. If it does that, I'm going to enter the trade. But if it's just going to consolidate and look like a barcode, I'm not going to do anything because that's dumb. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm not going to take any trades within these support and resistance levels. I want to see price move up to this draw on liquidity. Um, and I think it potentially will, because if I scale out, I'm in the 5 minute time frame, but if I scale out now and show you how price has moved, you can see it's very bullish and it's just in a high trend. Like there's a bit of consolidation here where it wasn't really going anywhere, but it's been quite bullish. I do think that price rejected off this high, and what I think it will do is continue. It's just kind of like accumulating, but I want to be confident in it. So what I'm looking for is the price just to break this resistance level and close bullish over it. And I might wait for confirmation and retest before I jump in, but that's basically what I'm waiting for. We got quite a fair value gap here now. Let me mark out my fair value gap. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. I don't know um how big the screen is and how I kind of positioned this, but I'm going to mark out this fair value gap here. What is happening in this price at the moment is it's touching the resistance levels and it's going down. It's going up, it's going down. It's not doing anything. So I'm very wary not to jump into this if it's just going to continue consolidating. And see, what are we doing in the 1 minute? Nice. That's what we want. But this is, I'm going to have to move my fair value gap to here. Wow, it's a really nice gap. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's go, peoples. Also, as you can see, set up Tori's trend lines here. 1 second, I gotta pause the record. Yeah, so I set Tori's trend lines here. Fair value gap again. I have that song stuck in my head. Oh, I love it. Man I Need by Olivia Dean. It is my anthem at the minute. Do something. Let's move these trend lines. I really just should trade the NY session. Okay. I'm in a weird mood, guys. Sorry about that. And hence you can tell I'm in a weird mood because I did my hair like this. Like, when do I ever do my hair like this? Never. Okay. I am made redundant, and that's not the reason for the emotional weirdness at the moment. It's something else, home life. But it's a lovely little added bonus to that stress, you know? But it is what it is. Like, that was a great job while it lasted. I was with the company for like 2.5 years. I tried another role, but I didn't like it. Hey, that is so fun. So I kind of need this to work out. But we're just taking it one day at a time. I'm just trying to focus on all the amazing things that I have in my life at the moment and not focus on the heavy stuff because there's quite a bit going on. Let me just so. You know what? I just gotta push myself to try and be as positive as I potentially can. Potentially. As positive as I possibly can, because I believe like your mindset is so important. And the more that you focus on the bad stuff, the more you amplify that in your life. So I'm really, really focusing on being positive and manifesting positivity. Positivity. I can't even talk. Positivity. It's kind of the thing that sucks about trading is you can't do it, when you're feeling bad, because you potentially won't have a good trading day. You won't have a good outcome if you do it like that. Price has broke Tori's trend line. That's not my strategy, but I just put it there for extra confluence. Um, Now I'm waiting for price to really show me a bullish close above this resistance level. Um, I do like it touched my fair value gap, and really I could set up a long position here, but because price has been accumulating so much in this zone, I'm just going to be extra cautious and not do that. If I don't trade this, I can forward test this, that I would, if I didn't wait for confirmation, I probably would have took it here. And where is my draw on liquidity? My draw on liquidity is up here. So I would set it just below the draw on liquidity there. Then I would set my stop loss below my fair value gap. And, I am feeling pretty good about taking this. As long as we can keep going with momentum on this candle, I'm going to enter the trade and buy some contracts. Okay. So that's what my strat is. But if we hit this high and we reject and price rejects and consolidates, we're just jumping out. We're not going to trade this at all. Like, looking good. We got some volume here, some buyers jumping in. A weird mood. I've not had any sleep. Just so you know. Am I recording? Yes. Okay, this looks good. I like it. We'll see. I don't know if I should trade three contracts or just one. Maybe I do one. Let's play it safe, Jess. Let's play it safe. Okay, we're gonna trade one market. We're gonna trade one contract on this. Let's keep it really safe. And I like it. It's been quite strong here. So depending on what this candle does in the next 10 seconds is whether or not I enter. Okay. Slightly rejecting from these highs here, but if I'm not mistaken, I didn't enter yet because I wanted to see what the candle would do. It could be just some order flow. Oh, I did it. Oh my God. Sometimes I just do it without thinking. Do you ever just accidentally click the button sometimes? Like I do. Okay. And then I'm going to put my stop loss down here. Here we go. All right, we're in the trade. I'm going to move this. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about how I just entered that. I don't like it, but whatever. I'm just going to put it behind this fair value gap like I originally said. I know there's a lot on here that's really hard to understand, but I mean, you probably understand it fully, but like it's a bit messy on my chart at the minute. Come on, I should realistically, I want to go break even here because price could very much reject off these highs. But like it's just so close to where I entered, so it would have hit my stop loss already. We've got a lot of buying in the time and sales, so that's good. But the volume is like a bit ewy at the minute. This is also trading Tory trades method as well. And now we wait. So we're in our Nasdaq trade. We're on the 5-minute time frame. We are in longs. Price action has been bullish. I entered by price retrace back towards my stop loss. However, it then got momentum and continued higher, which is great. And now I'm looking at a beautiful bullish candle. So I'm thinking if price hits, where's my mouse? Price comes up around here, I'm going to go to break evens, I think. But I'm liking this so far, I think. But yeah, so I'll let you know how we go. And yeah, super excited.